In this activity, we're going to look at the multiplication board, but we're first going to revise what we already did. So we're going to look at the counters again. What did we notice previously? If I have one row of 4, a second row of 4, and a third row of 4, we notice that we get an answer of 12. But what else do we notice? We notice that it always forms a rectangle. It's the same when we had 3 rows, another 3 rows, another 3 rows. It gave us 12, but it also forms a rectangle. So what do we notice? We notice if we say 3 times 4, so when we multiply numbers and we show it with counters or blocks, it always forms a rectangle. So let's show this on the multiplication board. So what we're going to do is we're going to pack out the first row with 4, another 4, and another 4. So what we're going to do is we're just simply going to turn around the blocks. So in the first row we have then 4. The second row we have 4. And in the third row we have 4. So we can count them then by saying 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals 12. But we can also say 3 times 4 equals 12. So let's look at it then if we're going to look at the first row with 3 blocks. So let's turn around this one as well. So what we have now is we have a row with 3, another 3, and another 3, and we're going to turn around the fourth row. We notice that the answer is also going to be 12. So what we have is we have 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 12. So we can say 4 times 3 equals 12. What do we notice again? We notice that when we use blocks to show the multiplication tables or the times tables, that it will always form a rectangle. Let's, for instance, look at another example. If I have 6 times 7, it equals to 42. But if I look at that area, it forms a rectangle. So now what we're going to do is we're going to look at it in a different way. So we're going to remove these blocks, and to see if you can remember where they fit, let's quickly say 1 times 1 gives us 1, 1 times 2 gives us 2, 1 times 3 gives us 3, then 1 times 2 also gives us 2, 2 times 2 gives us 4, 2 times 3 gives us 6, 3 times 1 equals to 3, 3 times 2 equals to 6, 3 times 3 equals to 9, and we're going to do the last row. 1 times 4 equals to 4, 2 times 4 equals to 8, and 4 times 3 equals to 12. So we notice when we multiply two numbers that are different, in this case of 4 and a 3, and we turn around the blocks, it forms a rectangle. But what happens if we multiply two of the same numbers? So 1 times 1 will form a square. If I do 2 times 2, that equals to 4, it will form the next square. What about 3 times 3? 3 times 3 will form then a square, because 3 times 3 equals 9. So what will happen if you do it with the rest of the board? Let's show it with our fingers. 4 times 4 is 16. 5 times 5 is 25. 6 times 6 is 36. Do you notice every time it forms a square because the sides are the same length?